Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Okarun transformed version from Dandandan. And at first when I saw this design, I thought I was going to watch an anime similar to Tokyo Ghoul, which makes me really excited because I love Tokyo Ghoul, but turns out to be very different. But anyways, it's still a really cool anime, but I didn't like the anime as much as I wanted to. Maybe it just hasn't grown on me yet, but the design on Okarun does look really cool. And here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And it seems that a lot of companies are going to make this figure. We already know Figma is making it, and I think Buzzmud is also making it. I don't know, let me know in the comments, but yeah, personally, I think I should be good with this one. Unless Figma is like really mind-blowing good, but nowadays with Figma anime characters, yeah, probably not my thing anymore. Anyways, let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in there, the packaging looking absolutely amazing. I love the amount of accessories we got here. We have like so many interchangeable faces, the glasses, the two pairs of teeth for a different look. That is just so cool. And even though the hands look very similar, I do appreciate they give you so many pairs, right? They could have just given us like maybe one pair of just like display open hands, but yeah, this is really cool. And let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is honestly not that good, and I thought this figure was going to be great, so I am a little bit disappointed here. And to me nowadays, S.H.Figuarts is kind of like a hit or miss depending on the intellectual property. There's like two groups, right? First of all, you have the popular ones like Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach. Yu Yu Hakusho is also really good. The engineering is just like really nice, but you have these like more trendy lines like from the top of my head, maybe Detective Conan and Hell's Paradise has the same issue where the figures are slightly bigger than I want them to be. Well, scale is a whole other issue, but it just feels like the engineering on those figures are a little bit lackluster. They're using less joints and they're using less parts to create a figure, and it just kind of shows, and the figure just doesn't feel as good. Specifically, I want to talk about like the foot over here. Let me see if I can focus. So just comparing this one to like say Naruto's foot here, right? They're using less joint over here where like this part, there's one joint over here and there's another over here, so it gives you a little bit more range, whereas this is like straight up just one part over here. And also like the ankle pivot, this is just like a foot with the ball, and then Naruto has like more engineering. I do appreciate that for Naruto. Maybe they just didn't need it for this character, they thought, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments on what you think, but I am a little bit disappointed because this figure just doesn't feel as good. I want to quickly show you guys like what I'm talking about. Like, for instance, the ab crunch is ridiculously bad for a character like this, right? He can only bend forward about this much and just backwards only about this much. Like, this feels like really stuck. Like, I don't understand why there's like so less articulation. I've already seen some people modding this, but I don't know, why do you have to mod this? It just feels like we have this other lineup S.H.Figuarts where they're using bigger parts and lesser engineering just to like, you know, build the figure. So yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very good, and this is unfortunately one of them. And I feel like Momo has the same issue. Like, this figure just feels garbage. I don't know why. Like, these are not like S.H.Figuarts quality. Maybe it's like a lesser version of S.H.Figuarts. But anyways, been talking about it too much, and let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, he can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can, you know, turn his head side to side, no problem. Like, this is your usual. And the collar here is on a, you know, harder plastic, can't really move. And the shoulder, you have like a real tech design, can move it around. You can raise the arm up about this much. Again, this all feels like really weird. And then you have a hinge over here, and then you can no bicep swivel, but you can curl about this much. You get a regular belt hinge wrist. And again, this ab crunch is one of the worst I have ever seen. And you know, given that it's this character that does crouching and like moving a lot, and you can see like he has speed, this just feels very clunky, and it's unacceptable in my opinion. And this is not your usual soft material. This is actually kind of a hard plastic. Well, it's kind of like in between soft plastic and hard plastic, but I would say this is more hard plastic. If it falls from like height, it's gonna break. And I don't know, maybe those are just a little bit harder to make or like more expensive to make. I just don't understand why they couldn't use soft material for this one. I would only imagine that this is easier for them to mass produce. And then you do have thigh swivels over here. I don't think there's any pull down joint, but you can kick up about this high, bend about this much. Again, it's like using less joints over here or less parts. So like, you know, you see that cut over here for the joint. Yeah, bend only about this much. Ankle pivot, it's okay, but you know, it's not that great in toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think he looks good. Nothing wrong here. And next up, we get like a very similar expression, but I guess with veins, so he looks a little bit more angry. I don't know. Looks good though. And then we get a shouting face, which looks really good as well. And then we got a face staring to the side. This one looks really good as well, even though I'm not a big fan when it comes to sideward looking faces, but this one does look good. And the last one we got is an expression of him looking downwards or maybe talking to someone. Very, very cool. Very, very cocky. And next up, we have his eyeglasses, which is really cool because this is my first time seeing S.H.Figuarts just straight up having like a eyeglass. Maybe Conan does have it, but I don't remember. But yeah, you can actually take this out, but you do have to be a little bit more careful so you don't break it. These things are usually more fragile. And the way they design it here, I can easily see them giving us like a DLC with like a different moving style bang. Yeah, pretty cool. And next up, this is actually really cool. The way for you to insert these mouthpiece is that you have to remove one of the hair over here. I actually didn't even notice this is removable. And then you just attach this to it. Let me see if I can attach this to camera. Usually I'm at a very weird angle, so I can't really attach it, but yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. And you do have to watch out for paint chipping. I've seen on the forums that people do have paint or like paint transfer over here to the face, so it's probably best for you to, like, if you know how, like spray some clear paints over here or like some coating, so it just protects the face from being like, you know, transferring paint. But yeah, this is really cool. I'll show you guys during the action posing. Okay, I can see why this is a paint chipping nightmare, because essentially you have to like stick this in for you to secure it, and then you have to slide all this into his face, and that is a little bit of a tight fit. Yeah, I'll show you guys during action posing. I'm pretty sure I will chip some paint if I just try to force it in here. Alright, and lastly, we just have a bunch of interchangeable hands. Very straightforward. I just want to show you guys. Most of them look very similar anyways, and let's check out the action posing. Oh my god, I just stepped on the glasses and I broke it. This is so annoying, and I just told you guys to be careful, and I wasn't careful enough. I thought I heard something drop, but like this is just so small that I thought I misheard, but I have to get another one. This is so annoying. And for the size comparison, that'll start with Momo and other S.H.Figuarts I have around. And like I talked about earlier, I do feel like they're slightly bigger though. But let me know in the comments on what you think. They're kind of in their own scale. That's what I'm saying. And next up, we have some Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look okay here. And then we have my favorite, the Naruto S.H.Figuarts. And lastly, we have some Mayfex and Figmas, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, despite all the issues I have with the articulation, I think the figure is still pretty good, and I do highly recommend it. Really unfortunate that I broke the glasses, but it is what it is. Right now it's like all super glued up, and it's like all crooked. You guys probably can't tell from the angle, but it is pretty bad. I might need to get another one just because of the glasses. And you also have to be careful regarding the mask over here, because it does chip the face. That's like kind of a tight fit, so yeah, that's also very annoying. I feel like it is inevitable that you will have some paint transfer over here to the face. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this off, but I'm pretty sure it's like at this point a little bit of red just got on. Actually, no, you know what? Let me just show you guys. I'm gonna get another one anyways. So yeah, let me focus here. Okay, thankfully, like it's not that bad for this one. You can see like there's a little bit of a red here. You might have to like put some paint on it. I don't know, one of those like clear coating. But yeah, this is very easy to paint transfer if you're not like really delicate with it. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And yeah, that's what's happening like for my glasses, because it's like all crooked. But anyways, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.